Hi. Good. Do I get a discount here because of my white privilege? I don't. Okay, so I've been hearing I have like white privilege, and people have been saying that to me, but I'm not sure if it gets me a discount anywhere. Okay, well I'll figure it out. Thanks. All right. Hey everybody, Dan Joseph with MRC-TV here. White privilege. It's a term that's being used a lot on the left right now. I kind of wanted to find out what it means. So I'm here in downtown DC, and I'm going to try to get an African-American perspective on white privilege. Have you heard the term white privilege?
Yes.
Have you heard the term white privilege?
Yes, I have.
You heard the term white privilege?
You mean like that article that was on the internet a few weeks ago?
Yeah, did you hear about that?
Yeah.
A lot of people are throwing this term out right now. It's white privilege. And I think what it means is the white people are treated in a different way in society, and they have certain advantages that people of color don't have. I mean, do you think that's true? Have you heard the term white privilege before?
Yes.
What do you think it means?
Well, it means basically that by having a certain skin color, you have more access to different things like education, wealth.
Do you think there is such a thing as white privilege in our society?
Sometimes.
Okay.
It depends on who the person is or how they were brought up.
It means that they're privileged to do things that other people are not.
Like what?
Housing, jobs.
Okay, do you think that's true?
Not really.
No?
I just think it depends on how the backgrounds are.
Do you think there's certain that whites have advantages that they don't have to work less hard in society to get places than people of color?
In certain spots.
What kind of places do they need to do that?
Like Congress.
I do think white privilege is real. It's evident in the justice system.
Congress.
Yeah.
But not the White House, though.
Hey, it is what it is.
I think by electing a black president that we thought things would change, but it hasn't. It's still the same.
I think that there in certain circumstances, yeah, I do think so. I think that there is oftentimes a perception that African Americans are lazy, and I think that we're starting to get this sort of perception that if you're Latin American, you must be a hard worker.
I mean, do you think I'm privileged as a white male in any ways where that other young black men or yourself isn't?
No, actually, like I said, minorities sometimes are raised by their environment, not by, full families. So sometimes that may take them astray, and sometimes that may build them up to maybe work a little bit harder.
If someone robs somebody or something, the first thing is they look for the black guy or something like that. You wouldn't be suspected.
Do you think I have privileges? White privilege?
I don't know you. I have to be around you. I can't.
But I am white.
Well, I can't.
Probably? What privileges would you say that white people have?
If you go into a public place and you white, no mean no disrespect, but you more trustworthy.
They probably get when you go try to buy a car, you may get different things, different things like working homes, cars, schooling.
Everybody has their chance to fall, and everybody has their chance to succeed. It all depends on how their life is going and which way they wanted to go.
You ever heard the term when somebody says to somebody else, check your privilege? Like, hey, if somebody would say to me, check your privilege, man. Well, you haven't heard that one? When someone would say to me, check my privilege, and I need to check my privilege, what do you think that means?
Well, it all depends, man. I mean, a lot of white people is not as bad as people claim to be. It's like the same with blacks.
White colored people is more so pleasant, nice.
You're very pleasant and nice. I would never assume that you weren't.
Yeah, but.
Do you think it's a serious problem in America, white privilege?
Yes, I think that's why it keeps the two races separate, because one feel like they have privilege over the other.
They move up quicker in the workplace.
You think so?
I think so.
Do you have white people at your workplace that you've seen move up more quickly than you? Yeah. And you think it's because you're black?
Yes.
White male comes in. He's not judged on his color. He's given the opportunities more often because of his skin color as opposed to a black man, because there may be some other preconceived conception or perception about him.
Do you think they get things over you, not just maybe here, but in other parts of society because of their whiteness?
Not their whiteness, but how much money they have.
He probably doesn't, because he is a black. So he don't know. Everything is handed to him.
Everything.
So to speak.
I get everything.
Most of the things.
All the things.